I gotta
No.
visit him before we get up out of there.
I might just pop in and be like, hey, you know Jason? Yeah, I'm his brother. And he'd be like, you're Jason's brother? I don't see the resemblance. Yeah, so I'm not illegitimate child. Just make up that story.
Or you could just be like, I know him.
Nah, cause then Mr. Tuck's gonna be like, hey student.
I gotta go visit one of these days.
But it's conspiracy, right? Because they put the light skins in the smart nigga classes, and then they be passing for black people, because that's how it works, right? That's how it works, right? So whenever people say, oh, we have black people, no, it's light skins. You don't have no niggas in there. But me, I'm gonna be the first nigga in there, you feel me?
Yo, what did I just walk into, bro?
I was about to say, light skin just entered the chat.
You got fired or something?
No, they sent him down to middle school.
Oh, bruh.
How are you gonna send a high school teacher to a middle school and then bring a middle school to the high school? What?
The thing is, like, he's not
He's
a
mellow
middle school
status.
teacher. That nigga gives some of the best game in the world. You can't put a nigga like that in middle school. Middle school kids don't know what the fuck a nigga like that be talking about.
Exactly.
If Tart's leaving next year, it's over for the school. The only thing they gonna have is Miss Losi.
And she's mellow status. No, she might be the LeBron of this school. Next, maybe Mr. Jordan. Maybe Mr. Jordan.
LeBron right now. Mr. Tart's LeBron right now.
But after he leaves, Miss Losi or Mr. Jordan have to like.
Oh, Mr. Jordan's a fucking. Oh, that's my nigga.
Yeah, so Mr. Jordan might also be LeBron's mellow status.
That's the big three: Mr. Tart, Mr. Jordan, and Miss Losi. I remember the last day of high school, I went into his class and he was just giving out game to everybody. That's my guy.
Devin, how are you gonna take out one of the realists and put him down to a middle school where people don't even know what's up and down? They haven't figured themselves out yet. They're in questioning.
Oh, we can't sleep on Miss Coughlin. Oh, not Miss Coughlin. Miss Sullivan. That's an OG right there too.
I don't think I haven't met her yet.
Mr. O'Neal was woke too.
No, but here's the thing. Mr. Tart him and Mr. Tart were students of a dude that taught Mr. Tart, right? And then Mr. Tart walks in Mr. Cody's classroom. So Mr. Tart and Mr. Cody are tight, which also means that if Mr. Tart and Mr. Cody are buddies, then that must mean Mr. Cody is on his woke shit. And let me tell you how woke this man is, because we read a poem, right? Let me read you the first stanza. Alright, it's ex-basketball player. It's ex-basketball player, right? This is the first stanza, right? Pearl Avenue runs past the high school lot. Bends with trolley tracks.
Which player is this, first of all?
No, it's a poem, so it's like, it's fictional. It's a poem.
They don't got the off for the poem yet?
John Updike.
Harrison Ball.
Keep going.
Alright, peep this poem. Alright. Pearl Avenue runs past the high school lot. Bends with the trolley tracks and stops. Cut off before it has a chance to go 2 blocks. At Colonel McCombsky's Plaza, Berth's garage. It is on the corner facing west in 3. Most days you'll find Flick Webb who helps Berth out. Right? I'm gonna read you the rest of the poem though. Flick stands tall among the idiot pumps. 5 on a side. The old bubble head style. The rubber elbow is hanging loose and low. One's nostrils are 2 S's, in his eyes an E and O. And one is squat without a head at all. More of a football type. You got 3 more stanzas left. Once.
I don't even know what the fuck he's saying right now.
No. Just listen. Once Flick played for the high school team, the Wizards. He was good. In fact, the best. In 46, he bucketed 390 points. a county record still. The ball loved Flick. I saw him rack 38 or 40 in one game. His hands were like wild birds. He never learned a trade. He just sells gas, checks oil, and changes flats. Once in a while, as a gag, he dribbles an inner tube, but most of us remember anyway. His hands are fine and nervous on the lug wrench. It makes no difference to the lug wrench though. Off work, he hangs a May's luncheonette. Grease gray and kind of coiled. He plays pinball, sips lemon cokes and smokes thin cigars. Flick seldom speaks to May, just sits and nods. Beyond her face toward bright appalling tears of Nico wafers, nibs, and juju beads. Alright. So, of what you can describe is like this person that was a good basketball player in high school, right? Now works at a gas station. But peep game, Lucas, how woke this man is. Mr. Cody's like, alright, peep the first stanza, right? Pearl, what's the first thing you see? Birth's garage. You replace the E with an I, that's births. What does birth also stand for? Beginning. Birth. Now, if you know the story... No, Pete. You need to peep. Birth. B-E-R-T-H.
Wait, birth? Like as in the Sesame Street character?
No,
like
B-E-R-T-H.
Oh, birth.
Birth.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, bear with me, because the poem's named Ex-Basketball Player. So you already know it's a high school washed up. Alright, why would the author pick Birth's garage if it's an ex-basketball player and he's washed up? You see the connections here? You see the now let me give you some more. There's gonna be some mad reaches. Pearl Avenue, right? That's in the first stanza. Why would it be called Pearl? Pearls are generally like nice and shiny, right? No, the way he's describing it.
Yeah, I'll into that, right? No.
like look at this man. All right. Bends with Charlie tracks and stops, cut off before it had a chance to go 2 blocks. Right. Just peep that sentence. Cut off.
There's a girl outside right here.
Lucas. Cut off before it had a chance. Right? This ex-basketball player was cut off before he had a chance to shine.
Yeah, I caught that.
You see this? Nah. There's more. Right? It is on the corner facing west. Right? Now, you may not know this, but what is west? The sunset.
Direction?
No. The sunset. That's where the sun sets. Right?
The sun does rise east and sets north.
Right, Lucas? And why would the garage be facing west if birth helps Flick Web helps out birth and the garage is facing west. So Flick is also yes! He's looking at the sunset that's facing west. The sunset, meaning that it's ending. It's ending. Like this says, most days you'll find Flick Webb who helps birth out. What does this mean? That might mean he might not even have a job. For all we know, he's doing this for free, and maybe he gets free gas. Like, what is he doing? It doesn't say he's getting paid. It doesn't say this is job format. He's washed up, right? Also, peep all the way back in the first sentence. It says, runs past the high school lot, which means Flick did not go too far from his glory days, right?
His glory days of being a high school basketball player.
One of the best high school basketball players. Now let's peep this second stanza, right? Flick stands tall among the idiot pumps.
Bro,
5.
that was the first stanza?
That was the first stanza, my nigga!
Yeah, but you new to this poetry shit, nigga. This should go hard.
This is the first thing. If Mr. Cody can deliver these bars
Let's
on the
stand talking amongst the idiot pumps.
the idiot pumps, 5 on the side. Now, on pumps, there's usually 8, but the author chose 5. Now, why is that?
5 on a team.
5 on a team, Lucas. 5 on a team.
And if he's standing tall, he's like, man, I've been through this shit. Y'all niggas ain't shit, nigga.
But these are pumps. These are pumps. So now the pumps are his team. The pumps are his team.
Yeah.
One nostrils are 2 S's, and his eyes an E and an O. And one is squat without a head at all, more of a football type. Now, peep this, peep this. One's nostrils are 2 S's. Where are your nostrils? The center of your face, right? 2 S's at the center of your face. And his eyes an E and an O. So you put the E and the O on the other side, right? Right? What does that make? SO. SO gas pumps. Right? Back in the day, SO was like the Exxon Mobil. Right? The SO gas pumps is what Flick Webb is working with. That's his team.
His shit is lining up. His shit is lining up.
This shit is lining up. Now that's the second stanza. Now let's break down the third stanza real quick. All right. This is the one where he's getting into his past, right? Once Flick played for his high school team, the Wizards. He was good. In fact, the best. Now peep this, peep this. In 46, he bucketed 390 points. Now, I don't know about you, but that's 10 less than 400. But no, wait. Peep the next line. A county record still. Which means he didn't break the state record, right? He holds the county record, but can't reach that state. So it always means that Flick is falling short. You understand where I'm going? These bars. This is some next level visionary type. Like, look at this. The bars are here.
Yeah, 46 is like World War II time. So even if he was crazy, the war is gonna take over anyway. He wasn't gonna do shit.
The ball loved Flick, but it didn't say that Flick loved the ball. Hands are fine and nervous on the lug wrench. It makes no difference to the lug wrench though. What does that mean?
So it means that it doesn't matter.
You feel me? The lug wrench isn't appreciating Flick as the ball appreciated Flick. He's barring people up.
Yep.
Like look at this. It's all aligned. He's on.
Was today your first day?
This was my first day.